Hi everyone, it's Rax bringing you another Diablo 4 guide. Today we're going to talk about Altars of Lilith, which I think are going to be one of the more fun mechanics for people playing the game. And it reminds me of like the old school Final Fantasies and the old school Zeldas that we used to play on the NES and the Super Nintendo, where you essentially look for secrets and get rewarded for it. So what exactly are the Altars of Lilith? They're little hidden objects all around the world. They have a fixed number in each of the 5 zones. We could only play one of the zones in the press preview access, which is what we have to make the guides off of. And in the first zone, there are 28 of them. 28 times 5, if every single zone has the same number, it's like 140 total in the game. Probably won't be exactly the same, but there are a ton of them There are a ton of them in the game for you to go out and find. So what exactly do you get if you find these Altars of Lilith? Well, the first thing that you get is experience for your character. So you're going to level up a little bit. That's nice. You're going to get 5 renown points. A couple of videos ago, I explained the renown system. If you haven't been watching all the videos, that's definitely one to check out. Renown is something you have to understand because it gives you more skill points and more paragon points. So it's imperative for you to complete that and to be as powerful as you want to be. But also, every time that you find it, it's going to give you some permanent bonuses. Dexterity, strength, willpower, int, life, wherever. And the locations are all fixed. So when the game comes out, you can bet we will have a full map that will show you where all of them are and how to get them. But some of them are quite obvious to find as you're going along. You know, there'll be like a little spot on the map off to the left. You'll be like, I wonder if there's anything hidden over there behind that bush or whatever. You check and there's an altar of Lilith. Some of them are much harder to find. Some of them are either hidden very well or locked behind like certain progression. Like you have to beat a stronghold, which changes the entire map. Talked about strongholds in the previous video. So probably the best strategy is not going to be start the game and find every altar of Lilith. Probably the better strategy is level up and unlock everything and then go find the altars. Because you might be looking for an altar that you literally can't access in the beginning. It's kind of like Makoko seeds for Lost Ark, if you've ever played that. So what exactly do these main stats give you? To show you from one of the Barb overviews, every time you get strength, you're going to get actually skill damage and all resistant armor. And when you find these, they're going to unlock for your entire account. It's hardcore and softcore separate, but for all of your characters. So when you get all 140 of them, you know you're going to get a sizable chunk of attributes, especially in the early game. When your renown is very high, and when you have a lot of altars of Lilith for a lot of attributes, when you make an alt character, they're going to have way more attributes and way more skill points than the first character you ever made. It's going to make it very easy for you to make your alts in this game. And where do you find them? We already explained that. They're just kind of everywhere. So this is going to be, I think, a very fun mechanic for you guys. One thing that I'm wondering, if you guys have been keeping up with the videos, is how do you guys feel about this quote-unquote horizontal progression, where it's not just about leveling up 1 to 100 and getting all the paragon points. It's also about going around and exploring everything and looking for secrets. Do you guys like games like that? For me personally, when I was playing what I think of as the old school Zeldas, the old school Final Fantasies, even as recently as Lost Ark, running around and finding these things, to me, is very rewarding and fun. So if Blizzard wants my opinion, I love this stuff, and I think they should continue adding it. Anything that actually rewards me in a meaningful way for walking around and exploring the whole world that they created is a much better thing than, for example, Diablo 3. You race through the campaign, and then you just spend the rest of eternity in Greater Rifts, and you don't actually do anything else. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Many more videos are coming, but hopefully you guys are excited to go find the Altars of Lilith. And again, if you want to find them all yourself, that's fine. But if not, we'll have a map for you that shows you where all of them are. Thank you.